Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're going to unlock a really powerful tool that acts like your own personal storage facility, a research assistant, and a product developer. Seriously, all rolled into one incredible digital office.
Okay, so let's just dive right into this. I want you to imagine for a second having your own private, super efficient library where you control every single book on the shelf. And then, in the back room, there's this state-of-the-art print shop that's ready to turn your ideas into finished products, like instantly. That's really the core idea we're going to explore today.
So, this entire system is built on that one foundational concept. Google Notebook LM is your personal space. You are in complete control of the information it uses, and as you're about to see, that makes all the difference in the world.
And this slide, it just perfectly illustrates the three pillars of the whole workspace. You've got your sources, those are the books. You've got the chat, that's your expert librarian. And then you have the studio, your professional printing team. So let's break down each one.
First things first, right? Every great library needs books. Well, in Notebook LM, these books are your sources. This is the raw material that you're going to give the AI to work with.
And don't worry about running out of shelf space. You can create up to 100 of these private libraries or notebooks for all your different projects. And each one of those notebooks can hold up to 50 individual sources. So yeah, you have a massive capacity for your data.
And what you can stock your digital shelves with is, well, pretty much anything. We're talking official reports, academic papers in PDF form, articles from website URLs. You can even pull in transcripts from YouTube videos, data from spreadsheets, and of course, just plain old text that you copy and paste.
Okay, now let's see how this all comes together, because this is where you meet your personal librarian. And look, this isn't just any old chat AI. This one has read every single word of the books that you put on the shelf. And this is where Notebook LM tackles one of the biggest problems in AI. Unlike traditional AI that just wanders all over the internet and can sometimes, make stuff up, what we call hallucinations, Notebook LM is grounded. It only uses the sources you provide. It's coming straight from the horse's mouth, which, as you can imagine, dramatically reduces that risk.
And it all comes down to trust, really. Every answer it gives you comes with a citation. It's like your librarian doesn't just answer your question, but actually opens the book and points to the exact page and paragraph where the answer came from. You can just hover over the little number and verify everything instantly. It's amazing.
Okay, so you've built your library, you've consulted your expert librarian. Now it's time to visit the in-house print shop, which is called the studio. This is where all your research becomes reality.
In the studio, you can instantly turn your source material into these professional artifacts. For instance, it can generate a realistic audio overview, almost like a podcast between two hosts. And you get to choose the format, like a deep dive, a quick brief, a critique of your sources, or even a formal debate.
Need something a bit more visual? No problem. It can create video overviews for you, like an 8-minute explainer or a punchy 3-minute brief. You can even customize the visual style. Imagine your research presented against a cool blueprint background. Now, it's not full motion video, but it's more like a dynamic, narrated slideshow based entirely on your documents.
And what about those really dense, complex documents? Well, it can generate an interactive mind map for you. This thing acts like a clickable table of contents, breaking down all the key themes and letting you jump directly to the relevant passages in your source material. So useful.
For any students and educators out there, this is fantastic. Based on a syllabus or notes you upload, it can automatically create study tools like flashcards and quizzes, and you are totally in control. You can set them to easy, medium, or hard difficulty levels.
And for the professional world, it produces a whole suite of documents. It can generate shareable infographics in landscape, portrait, or square formats, full slide decks for a presentation, strategic memos, workflow proposals, you name it. And it's all derived directly from your research.
All right, now to get the absolute most out of your personal printing press, there's a super important workflow tip you need to know, plus a few daily checkout limits to keep in mind if you're using the free version. So here's the pro tip, the real key to getting the best results. You want to use the librarian to write the instructions for the print shop. Here's what you do. First, ask the chat to generate a detailed prompt for, let's say, an infographic. Then, you just copy that perfect prompt and you paste it into the infographic generator. This little trick makes sure you get exactly what you want on the very first try. So the free version gives you pretty generous library access. You get about 50 chat queries a day. Your printing press usage is a little more limited. You can create about 3 to 5 of those major studio artifacts, like a video or a slide deck, every 24 hours.
Ultimately, this just brings us right back to that core analogy, which really is the key takeaway here. You have a personal collection of books that you curated, an expert librarian who has read every single word, and a professional team in the back ready to publish your findings in almost any format you can think of instantly.
And that's our explainer on Google Notebook LM. It kind of leaves you with one final thought, doesn't it? Now that you have a personal research assistant and a content studio right at your fingertips, what are you going to create?